In the murky depths of the Java Sea, a legend whispered through the waves. It spoke of a terrifying creature, a monster that lurked beneath the surface. Locals called it the Blue Monster of Java Sea, an ominous name that sent shivers down their spines. The tale of the Blue Monster spread like wildfire in the sleepy fishing village that sat along the coast. The villagers, known for their superstitions, feared the creature and warned others to stay away from the treacherous waters. But curiosity often takes hold, and it wasn't long before brave adventurers arrived, armed with curiosity and a hint of skepticism. Among these brave souls was Ethan, an intrepid traveler with a penchant for unraveling mysteries. Hearing the rumors of the Blue Monster, he decided to embark on an expedition to uncover the truth behind the legend. With a sturdy boat, a trusty crew, and a heart full of excitement, Ethan sailed off into the unknown. The villagers watched from the shore, both hopeful and fearful, as their hero disappeared on the horizon. As Ethan ventured further into the Java Sea, the atmosphere began to change. The air grew colder, and a thick mist settled upon the water. It was as if the sea itself was warning him to turn back, but Ethan pressed on, undeterred. Days turned to nights, and nights turned to days. The relentless hunt for the Blue Monster continued without a sighting. Ethan documented his journey, describing the haunting beauty of the sea, even in its eerie silence. On the 12th night, just as Ethan's hope began to waver, a loud crash echoed through the boat. The crew sprang into action, scanning the water for any sign of the creature. Suddenly, a massive shadow emerged from the depths, causing the boat to tremble. Gasps filled the air as the Blue Monster revealed itself, its electric blue scales glistening under the moonlight. The creature towered above them, its eyes burning with an otherworldly intensity. Ethan, fueled by equal parts fear and excitement, grabbed his camera and began snapping pictures, documenting the legendary monster in all its horrifying glory. For hours, the Blue Monster circled the boat, letting out a series of thunderous roars that pierced the night. Ethan knew that capturing the monster's essence was his moment of truth, his chance to immortalize the legend forever. As dawn broke, the Blue Monster retreated beneath the waves, leaving Ethan and his crew awestruck. They knew they had witnessed something extraordinary, a sight that few would ever believe. Sailing back to the village, Ethan couldn't contain his excitement. The Blue Monster had allowed him a glimpse into a world beyond imagination. It would take courage and dedication to share this incredible tale with the rest of the world. News of Ethan's encounter with the Blue Monster spread like wildfire once again, but this time, the villagers were filled with pride. Their legend had been validated, and they were no longer dismissed as mere storytellers. Back home, Ethan tirelessly worked on compiling his photographs and documenting the encounter. He saw it as his duty to preserve the story of the Blue Monster, ensuring that people would forever marvel at its existence. Weeks turned into months, and finally, Ethan's book was published. The world was captivated by the stunning images and detailed account of his daring experience with the Blue Monster of Java Sea. With the publication of the book, tourists flocked to the once sleepy fishing village, eager to catch a glimpse of the legendary creature. The village flourished, and the locals embraced their newfound fame. However, in the midst of all the excitement, there was one person who retreated into the shadows: Ethan. He felt both a sense of accomplishment and a void, as if the adventure had taken something from him that he couldn't quite put into words. Days turned into weeks, and Ethan's longing for the mysterious creature grew stronger. He knew he had to return to the Java Sea, to the place where it all began. And so, once again, he set sail. This time, Ethan journeyed alone, seeking solace in the company of the sea. As he gazed at the endless horizon, memories of the Blue Monster flooded his mind. He couldn't shake the feeling that their encounter was unfinished. Days turned into nights, and nights turned into days, as Ethan waited for a sign. The water remained calm, and the Blue Monster seemed to have disappeared into the depths forever. Just as Ethan was contemplating giving up, a soft rumble shook the boat. He knew it was the Blue Monster, returning to him, calling him out into the unknown. Swallowing his fear, Ethan dived into the water, eager to confront the creature that had haunted both his dreams and his reality. The ocean embraced him, its cold touch invigorating his spirit. Underwater, the world transformed into a vibrant tapestry of colors. Schools of fish swam past him, their scales reflecting the sunlight as if in a delicate ballet. Suddenly, a flash of blue caught Ethan's eye. It was the Blue Monster, moving with an elegance that defied its massive size. Ethan followed, swimming deeper into the abyss, mindless of the dangers that lurked. The creature led him through a labyrinth of coral reefs, each more stunning than the last. Ethan marveled at the beauty that surrounded him, realizing that he was witnessing something that few ever would. Deeper they went, until they reached a hidden cave nestled within a coral wall. The blue monster disappeared inside, leaving Ethan with a sense of urgency. He knew he had to follow if he were to discover the hidden truth. The inside of the cave was a breathtaking sight. Bioluminescent creatures dotted the walls, casting an ethereal glow. In the center lay a golden chest, seemingly untouched by time. Intrigued, Ethan approached the chest cautiously. As he opened it, his breath caught in his throat. Inside, he found a single, shimmering scale from the blue monster. The scale pulsated with energy, radiating a sense of purpose. Ethan knew he had to return it to its rightful place, to restore balance to the creature and himself. With the scale clutched tightly in his hand, Ethan raced back towards the exit of the cave, the weight of his discovery urging him forward. As he emerged from the cave, a storm raged overhead, mirroring the turmoil in his heart. The blue monster awaited him, its eyes filled with both curiosity and weariness. Ethan gently raised the scale, offering it to the creature. A moment of silence passed before the blue monster accepted the offering, its eyes softening with gratitude. The storm began to dissipate, and the ocean grew still once more. Ethan could feel a deep connection formed between him and the blue monster, a bond forged through their shared experience. With a final nod, the blue monster retreated, vanishing beneath the waves. Ethan watched, his heart full, knowing that the blue monster had completed its journey, just as he had completed his own. Back on his boat, Ethan felt a sense of peace wash over him. He knew that his adventure with the blue monster had come to an end, and yet, it had only marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life. As he sailed back to the village, Ethan couldn't help but smile. The blue monster of Java Sea would forever hold a special place in his heart, a reminder of the magic that existed in the world, waiting to be discovered. When Ethan finally arrived, the villagers welcomed him with open arms, eager to hear the tale of his second encounter with the blue monster. He obliged, sharing every detail with vivid enthusiasm. From that day forward, Ethan became a local legend himself, cherished for his bravery and the tales he brought back from the depths of the Java Sea. He found fulfillment in sharing his experiences, sparking wonder in the eyes of those who listened. Time passed, and life in the village returned to its peaceful rhythm. Ethan, content with his newfound purpose, settled down, indulging in the simple joys of everyday life. But deep in his heart, he knew that the call of adventure would forever echo. The blue monster had awakened something within him, a hunger for the unknown that could never truly be satisfied. And so, he continued to explore, seeking out new legends, new mysteries that waited to be unraveled. The blue monster of Java Sea had been the catalyst, forever igniting the flame of curiosity within him. Ethan's legacy expanded beyond the village, as his books and tales reached the far corners of the world. He became a symbol of hope for those who yearned to escape the mundane, inspiring countless others to dare to chase their dreams. The blue monster, now a legend of its own, became a symbol of resilience and the beauty hidden in the depths of the unknown. It became a beacon for those who sought adventure, a constant reminder that legends were not just tales spun by a storyteller's imagination. And so, the blue monster of Java Sea and Ethan's encounter lived on, weaving their way into the fabric of history. The legend brought life to a village, and in turn, the village gave life to the legend. As for Ethan, he continued to travel the world, capturing the essence of every myth and legend he encountered. He became a collector of stories, creating his own legacy with each step he took. And though he encountered many fantastical creatures and heard countless stories, it was the memory of the blue monster that remained etched into his soul. That encounter had changed him, setting him on a path of endless discovery. The tale of the blue monster of Java Sea will forever be whispered through the waves, a reminder that sometimes, the greatest adventures lie hidden beneath an unassuming surface. It taught Ethan and the world that beneath the mundane, magic awaits, waiting for us to dive in and uncover its secrets. And so, if you ever find yourself near the shores of the Java Sea, take a moment to listen to the tales that drift through the air. You might just catch a glimpse of the blue monster, and who knows, it might just awaken the adventurer in you too. The end.